Well, I don't think Barlow Creek is going to be on my vacation list anytime in the near future if this is the kind of duo that resides there.
Yeah, you know, I had an ex-girlfriend from Quesnel one time, and I'm kind of glad she's an ex if this is the type of people that we would be dealing with in Quesnel. I'm glad that the residents of Abbotsford right in front of us here, so that if Barlow Creek Butcher comes after anybody, it's going to be these people, not us.
The Slaughterhouse Syndicate. And you talk about a clash of styles, Matt. If there's one man who's not going to be intimidated, it is Rashad Tyson.
You know, we have yet to see the Barlow Creek Butcher, but we're very familiar with Real Talk Rashad Tyson. Sorry, go ahead, Peter.
Oh, I was going to say Rashad Tyson, one of the greatest high flyers we have in All-Star Wrestling, but unfortunately his 2024 has not been exactly what he set out to be. He's been on the losing side of the margin more often than he would like, and he's trying to turn it around here in Q4.
Yeah, it's been a tough few months for Rashad Tyson. You know, we haven't seen him since June the 15th in Vancouver, and he hit the gym really well this summer. He put on about 10 pounds of muscle. As you hear, he weighs in at about 180 pounds now. So, new outlook, you know, new attitude. He's ready to go, but he's coming up to the hands of a butcher here.
And I think that Danny Brooks.
And gentlemen, I am the Slim Reaper, Donnie Brooks.
Donnie Brooks.
This assassin of the meats is the Karamogi Man, the Barlow Creek Butcher.
A lot of interesting wordplay here, Peter.
Welcome you to the dismemberment of Rashad Tyson. Rashad, let me tell you something. This is what I like to call real talk. Yeah, you heard me.
Well, the Slim Reaper getting out of dodge here from Real Talk Rashad Tyson.
Rashad better not turn around.
And oh, come on! The bell has rung, and Barlow Creek Butcher gets the early advantage.
You know, the tides aren't going to turn in Real Talk's favor if he turns around at behind his enemy and leaves his back to his opponent like a guy like Barlow Creek Butcher.
And Butcher just tried to shove Real Talk's head through the top turnbuckle, and he's done it again. And Real Talk's going to have a hard time getting his wits back about him.
Oh, if he gets punched in the mouth a few more times like that, he's going to be no talk Rashad Tyson.
Uh-oh. Now up and over. There's that athleticism we were talking about earlier. Real Talk, he's going to have to use a lot of wrestling maneuvers, I would have to think, to try to match and outwit the power and the intensity of the Butcher.
What power and strength by the Barlow Creek Butcher there.
Butcher missed twice and then got taken out of the ring by that flying shoulder tackle.
He landed right on his feet, and he's having a chat now with the Slim Reaper, Donnie Brooks.
A little conference on the outside with the Slim Reaper and the Barlow Creek Butcher. And oh my God, Rashad says he's going to go right on top of him. I don't think it had any effect.
What hang time by Rashad, but the Butcher is unfazed.
And oh, the Butcher just took two of those incredible maneuvers, and I don't even think it did anything to him.
You know, I don't often show compassion for a guy like Rashad Tyson, but I'm kind of feeling sorry for him right now because the Butcher seems like he can't be phased at this point.
Well, you got to feel as an athlete. I mean, you threw two of your biggest, best shots. You threw your entire body at a guy, and he just stood there and took it. and gave you an elbow to the face. Now Rashad trying a different tactic. Looks like a bear hug sleeper hold. Trying to put the Butcher down. I mean, everyone's got to breathe.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how big you are. Wait a second.
Ooh.
I'm not convinced you can do anything to hurt this man, Peter.
He may be impervious to pain as he keeps charging in at Rashad regardless of what is thrown back in his way. And now look at this. Has Real Talk up. Could be looking. Drop them down.
Real Talk better count his blessings and maybe roll out and take a 10 count and a count out right now, because this is not going in his favor.
Well, Real Talk Rashad Tyson's got too much pride, too much determination to do something like that. He's going to stay in the fight for as long as he can.
You're right, Peter. Perhaps more muscles and brains.
Uh-oh. And look at this. A blatant choke, referee. Come on, get him off of him.
Just going for a stretch there. Just going for a stretch. Rashad got in the way.
Real Talk is in
Smart guy too, that Barlow Creek Butcher.
big trouble. And ooh, softening him up even more is the Butcher. And Real Talk now thrown from one corner to the other into the buckle. And now driving in the Butcher off the ropes with momentum. Taking down Real Talk, and look at the eyes, Matt.
Staring down the people of Abbotsford. I don't think they've seen anything like this before. I don't think I've seen anything like this before.
Into the cover, the count, and Real Talk will not be held down.
Real Talk resilient, if nothing else, as he's proven time and time again.
But how do you combat a man like the Butcher who just measures everything with maximum destruction in mind?
Oh, and you can hear those echoing off the walls of the Abbotsford Arts Center here, too.
Butcher now off the rope, building a head of steam, dropping down into the cover. Nicely done, but not quite enough to take out the tenacious Real Talk Rashad Tyson.
Yeah, Real Talk Rashad Tyson in a really bad way, holding his ribs and rolling from one end of the ring to the other.
Well, it's very possible that the ribs are broken at this point, and he's struggling through, just throwing anything at the Butcher, but look, that one clubbing blow, and down goes Real Talk. And now again, using the foot, choking the man. Come on, referee.
Well, as Barlow Creek Butcher established earlier and yelled to the crowd, he's got 4 seconds, and he's taking full advantage of that.
And now at the distraction, the Slim Reaper getting his licks in too. It's not enough. You got to deal with the man in the ring, but the one on the outside as well. These misfits causing all kind of anarchy and chaos. Running power slam.
Shook the ring with that.
No!
And somehow Rashad Tyson kicks out, finding it in himself to kick out time and time again. This is not the way. This is not the way to a long career, Rashad. Give up while you're ahead.
Rashad might be trying to think, how did I get myself into this position, and more importantly, how the heck can I get out? Maybe the fans can cheer him on and try to give him some adrenaline.
Yeah, we got some love coming from the fans of Abbotsford here in Rashad's favor. Donnie Brooks telling him to pipe down on the outside.
Real Talk trying to fight back, but again, just gets taken down to the mat.
Just one club to the neck, and down goes Rashad Tyson again.
Rashad has had a hard time building momentum in this match because at every turn, the Butcher just unleashes a blow like that and takes down Real Talk.
The fans now shouting insults at the Barlow Creek Butcher, who
I think it's gonna,
That's gonna anger him more.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
and just gonna take out that anger and frustration on Real Talk, but put up an elbow and a boot to the face. And now Real Talk putting together a little bit of offense here. Duck that line. Ooh, straight right. Gut two of them to the midsection. Thrust kick on the jaw. This is Real Talk's opportunity.
Looks like he stunned the Butcher. Looks like he could take him down.
Butcher in the corner. This is the most wary I've seen him, but perhaps he played a little bit of possum. And Real Talk hit him I think I might have saw a tooth fly.
He's going to go to the top here, and he could finally take the Butcher down.
Real Talk's gonna fly! Oh, yes!
Oh, and those ribs just giving him such a hard time. He rolled through. Perhaps it's too late.
Did he get him? Still just a count of 2, but that was the best shot Real Talk has put on the Butcher, and now he looks, for the first time, possibly human, if you can believe it. And, Real Talk got caught. Trying to fight out of it with those back elbows, and he does. Possibly looking for an unprettier, and oh my God! Just drove him head first into the mat.
Yeah, the tenacity there, Real Talk, but he's hurting still.
And now trying to get the cover, trying to pull him into position. Butcher tried to get out of the ring, I think smartly. A 2 count, and oh, come on! Brooks on the outside.
Well, the Slaughterhouse Syndicate definitely, with good awareness of each other's surroundings, Donnie Brooks reaches in and makes sure that the Butcher's foot hits the ropes there.
Well, he recognized, I think, that the Butcher was trying to get out of the ring, and I think Real Talk's had enough.
Yeah, Real Talk's had enough, but he's already ignored the Barlow Creek Butcher once this match, and that didn't work out in his favor. I don't know what he's doing here. He's got to focus on the task at hand.
Well, sometimes emotion takes over. Real Talk chasing down. Ducks in the ring. Oh, another thrust kick. And I think that might have stunned the Barlow Creek Butcher. Ah, super kick again. Takes him. Oh! Yes, finally! After several super kicks, Barlow Creek Butcher down on the mat. Real Talk Rashad Tyson going up, looking to put it all away. And oh, come on!
Referee Jesse Walker not doing a great job neutralizing the Slim Reaper, Donnie Brooks. And wait a minute.
Get him off the damn apron, referee. And looks like a choke off the Butcher.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Real Talk held up there for far too long. Look at the power and the strength of the Butcher. 1, 2, oh, my goodness.
Somehow, Rashad Tyson finds his way out of that miracle ecstasy bump.
2 9/10. And I think everyone in the building thought it was 3 except for Real Talk Rashad Tyson.
He had us fooled. Look at Logan. Logan Hunter's face is completely astounded too, as am I. I can't believe that.
Everyone in disbelief, Butcher included. He's off the ropes. What is he going to have to do? The chopping block connects. Double axe handle to the back of the neck. And he could be going for it again. And he does!
Oh, the Butcher just showing absolutely no mercy right now.
Grim Reaper, or Slim Reaper rather, calling for a third. And I think the Barlow Creek Butcher is making Rashad Tyson regret ever kicking out. Oh!
Referee Jesse Walker's gonna have to step in here.
1, 2, 3. And a hard-fought effort.
Fans in absolute disbelief of what they've seen. Perhaps a dismantling of Real Talk Rashad Tyson tonight.
Well, it's what the Slim Reaper promised.
Just devastating, devastating.
Message sent to the All-Star Wrestling locker room. This is not a man, if he is a man at all, that you want to mess with.
Now, credit where credit is due. Even though he's laying in the center of the ring, Real Talk Rashad Tyson did everything he could against the Barlow Creek Butcher. Took him down, took him out of the ring. He even kicked out of a Miracle Ecstasy Bomb, which you don't see very often. But might have been too little too late because he's still holding those ribs. And I hope that we have not seen the last of Real Talk Rashad Tyson, but he's got to get back to the drawing board and figure out what he's going to do next.